see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. With the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They bring him down, but it's this crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Bag's got it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. How much easier is it when you have all the time in the world to figure out where you want to throw it?
Yeah, it's so easy. He goes through his progressions. You can tell very comfortable. You got to hit the quarterback. You got to affect the quarterback. You got to speed him up somehow. They didn't on that play, and that looked about as easy of a pitch and catch as you can get.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. This time it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Lost to throw again. Working that left side now.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the tough...
There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Longhorns will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them going.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the Dogs once again fail to get a 3rd down stop.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give on the inside. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. They take a 4-point lead here in the second. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but it's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 9 over Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Works the middle. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. They're looking to throw on second and short. The short hand. It's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Dogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way, and the leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little. They got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think...
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll return it. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Under fire. Quarterback moving. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Flying down the right side. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Dogs. This defense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Manning. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Good game on the return. This defense has set them up. On the ground, it's Gibson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Gibson. At the 45 on his way. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Takes it the other way. Always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. In conference play. They know you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
They want that clock to run. Brings it to the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football in. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Manning. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wingo. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They just keep firing. Big fella moving. And he's going to take it into the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Frazier. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Georgia going up tempo. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get...
Turning it on! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gives to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's second and 12. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pulls it in, it's Washington. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. To the air, it's Manning. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. And the missed connection on third down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Georgia! They move on top here in the fourth. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Oh, they dial on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. This is a design run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout call by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground and throw it. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
On the run, still looking. A shot toward the end. Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia, and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he muffs it. It's loose. fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. To throw, it's Manning. Snagged in the middle, it's Wingo. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head?
bounces, and DKR home of the Texas Longhorns. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Complete to the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Then plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker. It's Wingo. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams, but it's right about this range of people. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Makes the grab over the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? pick up that ball on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hands it off. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those plays from the defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field. It's Green. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Arkansas! Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Texas!
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here and try to get the football back to your offense?
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's flat. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch, it's Green. And they pick up just a few on that. down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pressure coming. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. To the air, it's Manning. Here's the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Pocket breaking down. It's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Puts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3/4 deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. 7th play of the drive coming, and they'll need 10 on 3rd down.
Get set. Get set.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the grab. They will score. first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's now second and goal.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6.
Here we go.
They'll run play action. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught. Coach has no choice. Here, the offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone. And he runs it in. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw. It's Manning. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings... No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent.